do two dances. One is called Peacock Dance. One is called A Great Day. So I choreographed both of the dances. Actually, in my school, which is called Melody Institute, and all the dances my students do was choreographed by myself. Yeah. So for the Peacock Dance, the first one, Peacock Dance, in China there are 55 ethnic minority groups, and the Dai people is one of them. And they live in south of China, close to some countries such as like Laos, Thailand. You know, the tradition and the culture pretty similar. I went to those countries already. And then in Thailand, they also have peacock dance. And then their peacock is a little bit, tiny bit different than Chinese. Like Thai people, their peacock mouths like this. And then Chinese people like this. So that's how much tiny, right? Just a little bit. You know, peacock in Thai people's culture is a kind of symbol presenting beauty, love, harmony, and good luck. So I love peacocks so much. Look at my earring, it's peacocks. Yeah. So that's why I choreographed this peacock dance. When I was choreographing this peacock dance, in my mind, there's such kind of image. In the early morning, one day, in the forest, by the lake or creek or stream, whatever, okay, the water, yeah. And the sunlight just slowly rising up, but it's still not totally up. So just a little bit, it's kind of a dome, and then, so the sunlight filtered through the fogs. So it's not very clear, right? Shining upon the lake and by the bank or whatever. And then here and there, some peacocks gradually appear, you know, pop here, pop there, yeah. They probably just wake up, right? Okay, and then they greeting to each other. So how they greet, and actually I choreographed, I made this happen, okay. So look at my hands, right? This is the peacock mouth, peacock feather, right? So they say, hello, hello, how are you, right? In Chinese, it's called 你好,你好,你好吗? So that's the peacock greeting to each other. In the dance, you can see that. Yeah, we repeat this again and again. Years ago, when we performed peacock dance at Moore Theater for Seattle Theater Group, they even asked me to go on the stage before the dance to teach the people, teach the audience how to say hello, hello, how are you, right? So after performance, very interesting, people were greeting each other in the lobby. Hello, hello, how are you? You know, and then when they saw me, they still say 你好,你好,你好吗? Yeah, so it's very, very interesting. Yeah, you can see that. So in this dance, and then people greet the peacocks actually greeting to each other, and then maybe it's after breakfast, right? When the sun fully rises, the atmosphere in the forest is warmer and with more joy. So the peacocks start to dance happily, right? Very, very happy. Yeah, they blow this and do this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so do all those movements. And then the dance reaches its climax. The peacocks spread their beautiful, magnificent, the tail feathers. So it's so pretty, right? And then that's present the good luck from us to bring to all audience, to bring to people, yeah. So it's a good wish to everybody, yeah. So that's the peacock dance. And for the A Great Day dance, I don't know if you know that in China, the majority, probably around 91% majority in population, they are Han people. Myself, I'm part of Han, part of Hakka, part of Miao, part of something else. I'm kind of a mixture. But But most of my dancers, they are Han people. It's a majority, okay? So Han people, I forgot how many thousand years ago they used the silkworm to make silk, right? So think about the Silk Road, which is over 2,000 years ago. So that silk, making the silk, that kind of industry or that kind of skill is way more than that 2,000, right? 2,000 years. So the silk, because the silk is very light, colorful, and easy to weave, to do something, right? So Chinese people like to use the silk to make ribbons, flowers, fans, umbrellas, or whatever stuff, to use them as props for dancing and also for decoration, especially for like wedding, for events, for holidays, for ceremony, whatever those kind of events, okay? Especially Chinese New Year, okay? So based on this, because Chinese already had the ribbon dance for 1,000 years, how many years, after the ribbon created, after the silk created, yeah. So based on this, I choreographed this dance. I used a very famous song in China. It's called A Great Day. In Chinese, it's called 好日子. Yeah, it's a very famous song. This song, the basic meaning of the lyrics is talking about the sun rising and shining upon the earth, and then the drum beat happy, and then people toast, right? Cheers, and then everything we wish for can come true. So it's kind of a good wish too, yeah. So it's very good. So people use this song for those holiday celebrations. So I think for FIUTS, the CulturalFest, right? I think this is the perfect piece for FIUTS because CulturalFest is a great day for us, right? For everybody. So this is a kind of a special thing as a gift for FIUTS. Celebrate, yeah, it's a great day. Let's celebrate that, right? And then in this dance, I use some technique, not just have the dancers to hold the ribbons, come out and do the normal ribbon dance. I made it to use the ribbons to make flowers first. The dancers hold the flowers come out. Everybody hold 2 flowers come out and dance happily. And then in the middle of that, they suddenly sew the flower into ribbons. So normally the front rows of the audience would be, oh, they kind of surprised, wow, it's ribbons, right? So make that ribbon dance. It's also good wish for the FIUTS events, yeah. For the peacock dance, they will wear the peacock costumes. Yeah, it's white and then blue, what's that called? The peacock feather symbols, right? And then with the peacock hairpiece, yeah. So the costume is pretty, yeah. And this is especially for this dance made of. For a great day because it's Han people. The other one is Dai people. Dai people because that area they live it's quite hot, right? So the peacock dance is kind of strips on the top, and then down there is a big, huge, can hold up here, the skirt, right? The dress, yeah. And then for a great day, it's Han people's dance, so they will wear the traditional Han costumes. It's red costumes, yeah, because red color in China, especially in Han people, it's a symbol of good luck. After I came here, a lot of people ask me, why you guys like to use red color? Is that Communist Party symbol? I say, no, please, don't mess up. Okay, red color thousands years ago in China was a good luck because of the Chinese culture. Because do you know this story about Chinese Spring Festival, Chinese New Year? The story associated with red color, the demon or monster, whatever you translate, okay, were driving away buy the firecrackers, the red color, and then the demon drive away. So that's why people say the red color is the lucky color for us. So for the wedding, we use the red color. It's nothing to do with the Communist Party. Maybe Communist Party later use that. Yeah, so I have to say it. And then the ribbon we hold is also red. So red costume, red color, but nothing to do with Communist Party. I've been here over 30 years. Yeah, over 30 years, over 32 years actually. You know why I come back to do for FIUTS? Actually, I have been here very active for the performance. Just now I told you I'm a choreography, Chinese dance instructor. I'm also a coordinator or director for shows. For example, in theaters, a lot of so. For example, for folk life, right? Or for the other events. And then the reason I come back, even FIUTS won't pay me any penny, but I still want to do it. The very, very important reason is when I just landed on this new continent, okay, from China to here, I didn't know anybody. And I was kind of shocked. My language was not good because in China, in college, I studied English. It's British English. And I also, my master's degree or bachelor degree, both in international business. So the business English is very formal. How do you do? How do you do, right? When I just came here, I was totally lost. And then I asked hello or something, people, what's up? And I totally lost. I said, what are you talking about? Okay, so all those things, it's hard for me also from the, I was teacher in the college, in my native college, and I came here as nobody and so poor. I only brought about $400 US dollars here, and I have to pay for the first month's rental and the deposit and everything. Almost bankrupt, very poor, and then didn't know anybody, and I couldn't see any performance or something, and I love it. Yeah. And so my ex-husband at that time was UW PhD student, yeah. So that's why I got contact with FIUTS. And FIUTS staffs and also the volunteers and everybody, oh my God, I really, really appreciate them. They helped me a lot. It's not a tiny bit, a lot. Helped me to understand this country, to, it's kind of a transition, the language part. Back to that time, no cell phone, no personal computer so popular, right? And I always bring a small dictionary with me, and they help me to get used to from the formal British English to this American English, and also help me to understand the culture, to go to see different. For example, it's the first time I went to those parties, like the Christmas party, or church, or before the what's that called, baby shower, all those kind of things. It really helped me to understand and how people dress normally, because in China I was a college, a university teacher. I was lecturer already. And then we have to dress up formally, and then here t-shirt or something. so all those details, also the food, where to buy the food, because at first I even didn't know where to buy the food, you know, and then how to apply for something, all those details. I really, really appreciate that. Helped me to stand here until right now. Until I went to, later I went to Lakeside School. I was a co-founder for Lakeside School's Chinese program, Chinese language program there. And then later I started my own school. You know, all those based on what? Based on FIUTS, right? So that's why even you guys don't pay me anything, I still want to come back. I think it's time for me to pay back to FIUTS, to support, right? So I even told my, the student, I forgot, he contacted with me to, his name's Richard or something, I forgot, yeah. I even told him how to organize the shows because I have been doing this for many, many years, right? How to organize the shows on the stage and all those things. I also told him if FIUTS want my help to give ideas how to do it, I love to help. I can come to your meetings to help you and then do whatever I can as a payback, right? Because the beginning part, you guys helped me to put my foot on the ground.